Minimize obs. So if I start, so if I, okay. Why is, oh, I gotta log in. Oh, damn it. Log into, hold on, I gotta log into YouTube. For it to, of course it figures I don't set, of course it figures I don't, you know, I haven't set everything up yet. Well, that's the only stream. Okay, is chat, hold on. Is chat actually disabled? Why? YouTube? Why? That's not where I need to go. That is, in fact, not where I need to go. Content. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Okay, apparently. Okay, I did not mean to set that for me to children. I did not mean to click that. That would explain why chat doesn't work. What do you, hold on. There we go. Some days, I swear. It's like some days. Also, I have yet to test this. Genuinely, I have yet to test this. I might end up throwing out the entity code that I wrote. We might throw it out. Might get thrown out, I don't know. I make no promises of keeping it, because, it's a wee bit okay, it's not that it's trash. So it's not so much that it's trash as it's just not exactly, I don't know if I like the way I wrote it. Is bigger issue. Thank you, device manager. This is gonna be a long stream. I guarantee you that one. Let me find some. You know what? We can forget about that. Okay. Damn it. Here's again. It's like, damn it. Don't worry, it won't be the first time I accidentally hit that. We just click it here. I know I said I was gonna throw it out, and I might. I don't know if there's anything intrinsically wrong with the way this is designed. I'll try saying that fast. Intrinsically. As more, it's like it in theory. The reason I say in theory is I have not tested this yet. Remember, this is one of this is basically spur of the moment kind of thing. Hopefully, this isn't a bad idea, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. We shall see here shortly. There is actually another way we can test this. It's pretty. All right. Well, I guess let's start. If I can find that file. Okay. You know what? No. Set it to 512. There's a reason we're gonna cap it. I think it's this. This is more so because I don't want too many players, because the thing is we have to dynamically allocate an array for this. Because I don't, we'll just do it that way. Oh well, if it's slower. So this only gets allocated once. Not like this is deallocated, so. Not deallocated, but the size doesn't change. Well. Whether this is considered problematic is a whole other problem. So that's a whole other set of issues. This will also be where this is where I tested to make sure it actually works. This will be fun. We'll use Calic. So, count. Player count. Size of entity data. Okay, that was too loud. That was way too loud. Also realized this completely bypasses this. Oh well. No, I mean it like it literally bypasses it. For now, we'll just use the same texture because I want to make sure it works, because I can always change it later. I know it's famous last words, but we can actually. Oh, I hate this already. Well, actually, if we use Calic, we don't need to do anything more, because the thing you have to remember, Calic, at least into Windows, initialize it to 0. So maybe I don't need to use the init. We'll just do this. Yeah, I know it's hackery. Oh well. That is, in fact, the wrong rectangle to change. Cool. Remember, so the render rect is what determines the size, the actual. So it's not the actual size of the sprite. Well, it is. It's the size. It's basically the scale it'll be. To be fair, I'm not even sure if scale is the correct term there, but basically, that's the size it gets rendered at, and obviously where it gets rendered on the screen. You know what? We will change the render. .x. .x times 64, please. Because I kind of forgot we can kind of side skirt some of this. Against the texture? Don't need it. You just use the player texture. There's a reason we're adding multi-support for players. Draw multi... Can I English? For now, we're not going to bother adding input. Probably going to hate this. You know what? I know this is kind of whacked in here. That is not... Nope, that is not correct. Is that even necessary? I guess we'll deal with that. Plus plus. Also, we probably should... You know what? Yeah, we will. Because technically, while there is 512, it's actually 511 because of the way index... arrays work, or due to the way... array index. Because the index starts at 0. So we can't, so it's not actually 512, it's 511. Oh. Right, so it's because it's -1. Because of the factors start from 0. Can we just kind of cheat it? I don't even know why I made the entity source if we're never going to use the damn thing. This isn't gonna work. Because the problem is, we still need to store it somewhere. So that, in fact, will never work like that. Okay. I'm sure that won't go horribly wrong, right? Guess we'll find out. Here goes nothing. Right? $32. We'll just do 32. I don't want to do more. If we do more, we'll blow up everything. Update multi. Alright, here we go. Alright, here goes nothing. It doesn't compile. I hate myself for this. Oh boy. Alright, if... Basically, we need to make an include guard. If we don't, the compiler gets really unhappy. Different basic type. Did I screw this up? Oh, no, that's not the problem. Fine. Fine, I'll add a declaration so you're happy. Technically, you're supposed to... Hell, it doesn't blow up, at least. Doesn't mean... It works, I guess. We just... need to space them out. They work. That's the wrong resolution. This is another thing we need to fix. Because the problem right now, this is hard coded to 1080p, and not everyone's monitor is actually 1080p. Some people have 4K monitors. This will work on a 4K monitor. It's just it will be smaller than a 4K monitor because it's not actually designed for that. We can fix that. It should be easily. Actually, that might be what we do. I think we can do... Is it desktop display mode? Is that what it is? Is that what I need? We'll just try both. Oh, there is actually get displays. Can we even set? We'll worry about that a different. Better run. I guess we can handle it here. Width equals null, or height, which you can actually set to null. Like you can set height and width or height to null. It doesn't actually break anything. It's just the window might not be the correct resolution. No, I think. Hold on. I think at least under Windows. That might use the default, because there is a default width and height. I don't remember, though. But I do believe you can. I don't actually remember if... I don't think anything breaks. I just don't remember what it does. HDL, get... Do we want to get desktop display mode? Display 1. Okay, what does this give us? Of course, the display ID with height. Does this give us the position? No, it doesn't. What the hell is this? Okay. So it's not exactly what I'm looking for. We really should do this a different way, but it's fine. Oh no, we're gonna call it video mode. Oh no. This is in fact not going to work. I didn't notice. I didn't put it there. I know there's AI coding crap in this, but we're not touching that. Because that can go burn. That crap can just burn. Don't need it. Now, in my case, since both monitors are the same resolution, it doesn't actually matter which one I use. Because they're exactly the same. Well, let's see what happens. Nothing... Okay. Okay, now if we go and change it to 0, null. Just in case something breaks, we'll just... And there's a reason we care what the resolution is. Fine. That's 0. As for why this one doesn't fall, that's because there's no actual physics being applied to it. So you, okay, when I say physics, it's loose. It's really, there's nothing being applied to it. We're not changing its y coordinate. It's either, we're not changing its position in any way. So it just stays there. Because its current position isn't changed. But apparently, that, yeah, it just works. To be fair, I'm not too suspicious. If we go up to 512, how much memory does that consume? It just blows up. Why? Ah, because it's... Okay. It breaks because of stupidity. It is a little slower, I think. Is it? Hold on, is it? If we go back to 32, is it actually slower? Huh. To be fair, I don't know that you'd want more than 4 or 8 people. I don't even know how many gamepads SDL3 supports. I mean, right? This is also here because the more players we add, the more memory we need to allocate for each player. Since we have to have 2 rectangles and a texture. Well, 2 rectangles, texture, and a surface. The surface... Technically, the surface is only there because SDL load PNG returns the surface. We don't actually need the surface directly. We only need it to turn it into a texture that we can then use to actually render the player. The reason it looks the same is obviously this just uses the same texture. But it wouldn't be that hard to add the ability to just change the texture. Well, I'll just change it to have a separate texture for each. It's not that hard. Because we already have the data needed to do this, because we have just a structure here with everything we need. It's just a matter of adding a for loop to render everything. This is kind of cheating. This is cheating, kind of. Technically, this is not necessary. This is not. So this could be necessary, but this is not right here. Knit. Not a knit. This. We don't actually need this. This is useless. We don't... I mean, we don't set the name, but... Oh well. Hopefully there's no audio. We're gonna have some problems. Alright, we're gonna have some big ol' issues. I don't think anyone's gonna watch, but that's fine. Yeah, figured. What, 30 FPS? Oh dear. I do not want to listen to this. Yes, I'm listening to music, but for various reasons, I will not be... You won't be able to hear it. Mostly because of, well, reasons. I don't want to hear most of this. Hold on. I don't know, it's kind of all over the place. Russian. Nope. Those are nope. Those 2 songs are just, nope. True. Because the risk with playing music is just the problem of dealing with copyright and crap. So it's easier just not to even bother. Just mute the damn. Just mute it. So technically, muted through OBS. Discord's not muted though. Just this is. Yeah, that'll actually be the thing we need to look at. For testing, I gotta plug in a controller. I can only test... gamepads. That's what I needed. How many do you support? Is there a maximum number of joysticks? Alright. Let me grab a controller before we do anything. We are going to lose capture device, but we don't need capture device. Where is it? There it is. I don't need no capture device. We will need a controller, though. Oh, thank you, Windows. Let's plug that in, because we will need that for testing. How do we want to hack in controller? What? That's the big thing. How do we want to hack in controller? Actually, I don't need to hack it in. For now, we're going to set this up for 2. So there's actually, no, 1. We will need to do this, though. Actually, if it's just 1 player... Because if it's 1, we don't win the for loop. Does that break anything? Cool, we didn't blow up anything in the process. If we do that, does anything break? Yes, everything blows up. Okay, that actually makes sense. Cool, we broke literally everything. Cool, I made it worse. What does that do? Blow up is all that does. What have I done? Cool, we broke everything! Hooray! Everything is broken! And on fire. Is this even necessary? It is! Okay. So why does this else blow everything up then? Does that work? Yes. Okay, well it doesn't matter. Does 2 work? I guess. If you want 2, you actually need to specify 3 because it's -1. Okay, do we get... Is it better if we do that? It's important to remember... I don't... I think we can live with the... We can live with it because I can fix it if it's... Because remember, this is always -1. Perhaps we should we probably should. This really should be -1. Because of the index. Does that blow up? Didn't break anything. Zero? Does everything crash? Yes, everything blows up if it's null. Okay, I mean, I guess I can't be surprised. Because, it's unallocated memory. So we do 32, which would actually be 31 players. Is that actually 31? I don't know. This might be... Hold on. Okay, it was the right round. Does that do anything, or does everything blow up? Oh, we didn't break anything! Hooray! I guess we can... Wonder... Okay, that's too fast. Oh, wait. I kind of forgot, we have to... But apparently I'm being a jackass. Wait, I broke it. We broke everything, apparently. Doing it that way. Okay, yeah, it's busted. Broke everything. Okay, clearly. Is that the problem? Hmm? What's going on here? What's going on here? What the hell did... Okay, we broke everything. What's going on here? Okay, what if we make a version? Is this just a case of incompetence? Whoops. Also, it's ticked. It's not a. This works great. If not, I don't know what we broke. We really don't need this because if I have to, we can omit this because technically, we just need to render. We just need a for loop to render everything. It's probably big and scary because it's just an index, but we'll live. We do need to define this though. Because if we're gonna do it this way, we absolutely have to do it this way. That means I gotta, alright, fine. Make a version doesn't take a pointer. Maybe this was the best idea anyway. Fine, if that makes you happy with compiler. It's like, fine. Okay. Oh. What if the whole problem is me being incompetent? Because this really should be no point to update instead of draw. What if the whole problem is me just being a dumbass? No. What? What not? What? What the hell did I break? What did I blow up? Hey, I think I found a problem. I'm being a jackass. Okay, how did I forget to do this? Apparently I'm just stupid. That's the problem. I'm just a jackass, apparently. Okay, these are not a pointer. None of these are pointers, because it's an array of player data. I don't know if anyone would call this scary. It's whatever, there is no registry, and there's no name set for anything. So good luck if we need it. I mean, I could fix it. There was a name property. We're not using it right now. Nice going, jackass. No, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that instead. Yeah. Seems to work better. It's just they all move at the same speed. So that's why it looks a bit quirky. It's because they need to be offset by a random amount. We can fix that one. Does this deal have a Rand? It does. Rand float is what I want. Rand F, please. Divided by 64? No. Right between the eyes. Hit him right between the eyes. Guess we'll find out if this is... I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but fuck it, we'll use the mouse. We'll use the mouse position. But remember, this is just so we can change the position. Because I haven't decided where I want to put them. Sure! I don't know. Oh. Yeah, that'll work. Sure, the position's a bit...
Hello?
Oh, hello. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Why are there so many of your little guy on the screen?
You can blame Withered. You can blame Withered for that one. They're all, you can see they're all scattered. They're all a wee bit... I might need to turn you up a little bit. Hold on. Turn you up just a little bit. Yes, I've decided to stream this. I mean, they move at least.
He made
Well, that's because of the movement speed. Where is it? Okay. Oh, right here. So this is because of how I set the movement.
Mm-hmm.
See that? To be fair, this is for testing.
Oh,
As you can see, they're all the same sprite and same size. There they go. We could always add there. I can always add bound checking later. Oh, it's this song. It's this song.
Oh, how did I notice and not notice?
Yeah, isn't this a suicide song or something? Isn't that literally what
From the name? Probably.
I think that's what it is. Oh dear. Nobody in stream will be able to hear it because YouTube. Well, because it's more as a precaution. Because I'm not taking the chance. We're not taking the chance.
Wait, are you live streaming this? Like
yes.
On YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like streaming it to me.
No, this is a stream. It's a real live stream. If the audio's fucked, blame me. Actually, I probably should check. Let me pause my music. Let me make sure. If you're too loud, you can blame me on that one. You can blame me. Let's see.
I'm usually quiet, so... I'm getting on Hypixel for when we do Bed Wars.
Oh, okay. I'll probably end it. I forgot about that. I forgot we were doing that. In that case, I might
That
just.
has been what I've been waiting for.
In that case, I might just kill. I might have to kill the stream soon then, because I forgot about that.
I mean, you could change it to stream in Bed Wars.
Fair. Also, the
The
actual
things people will do for a rank.
personally, I could care less about ranks. Okay, okay. Now it's just a cloud of. It's a cloud. It's a cloud of my sprite now. That's all it is. The moving
Yeah.
cloud. I mean, it works, technically speaking.
Hmm.
There's a lot more we're going to add to this. It's just...